Hey, today we're going to learn how to use ChatGPT to practice SQL statements. What we're going to do is generate a database, and we're going to use ChatGPT to give us a practice problem, and we're going to put our practice problem into ChatGPT to have them correct it or tell us if it's right. It also gives us some great explanations on the SQL statement itself and why it was constructed that way. Let's dive in. All right, first thing we're going to do is head on over to ChatGPT, and we're going to be using the free version of ChatGPT. I have GPT Plus, but GPT 3.5 is what the free version is based on. So what we're going to do first is take the prompt that is in the description below. We're going to paste it in here. And what this is telling ChatGPT is act like a SQL exercise program, and gives us some details on how it should work. And so we're going to feed that to ChatGPT. It'll say sure. And then what we'll do next is create some data. So we'll say create a database schema for a library system. And you can make this anything. You can make this healthcare system. You can make this accounting system. You can get into anything that you want to. Pick something that interests you so you can play around with the data a little bit. So we'll send that to ChatGPT, and what it'll give us is a bunch of tables, and there are columns along with the primary keys and any foreign keys. And from there, we can then start practicing our SQL. So what we're going to do is we're going to say, provide me a practice SQL question based on the database schema you just produced. Make it a beginner level problem. And here's where you can get really customized with your practice. So you can change the level. You can even put in here, use CTE statements or window functions or anything that you'd want to practice more with your SQL statements. So we're just going to keep it simple here, and it'll give us a problem to work out. So write a SQL query to retrieve the titles of all books that are currently available in the library. Have at least one available copy. Your query should return a list of books. So what I like to do at this point is I like to open a new Word document and copy and paste the schema in there so I can keep it off to the side here for reference. Right, put it over here. And we'll scroll back down. So let's get started on this problem. All right, so start with our select statement. So we're going to select the title and then shift enter, and we're going to say from books, and we're going to say where available copies are greater than 0 available copies, right? Yep. All right. So let's send that in. There we go. Great job. Your SQL is correct. And then it gives you a little bit of a breakdown here. And so let's do another one. So give me another SQL practice problem using a single join. We're going to do joins this time. Single join based on the library system schema we created before. All right. Okay. All right, let's get started on this one here. So with this problem, we're going to be writing a SQL query to retrieve just the list of names of all members who have borrowed a book with the title SQL Fundamentals. So if we remember and we look at our database schema, we can see that loans is a table, books is a table, and members is a table. So we'll have to pull something from each of those. So first we're going to do select, and then we're going to do alias members with M. So we'll do first underscore name, and then M for members, last name, and shift enter. and then we'll select from members. And here's our M for alias, and then we're going to join members to loans. So we're going to do loans alias with L on member underscore ID, which equals L member ID. And then we'll also have to pull from books to get the title of the books. So we're going to join books alias as B on B book ID, which is loan book ID. And then we want to find SQL fundamentals as the title, shift enter, where B title equal SQL fundamentals. All right, should be it. There we go. And so you can play around with this. You can really make it into anything you want. You can get super crazy with these questions, keep it very basic. The more detail you put into the prompt, the better output you're going to have in terms of getting it to a very specific use case. So I really hope you enjoy this. I hope you have some time to play around with ChatGPT and using it to practice your SQL. Stay nerdy, my friends.